All right. What's up, folks? Welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. Trying to see what's up with this. Okay, there we go. Now I'm seeing the connectivity around the icon. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Batman Radio, folks. So, real quick, I just want to uh, try to go over the facts with y'all real quick and let y'all know a little bit, just a itty bit of what's going on and what's happening here. All right. First of all, you just got to understand, man, like everything is kind of perfectly connecting. You know what I mean? Me, I've been through so much. I'm at the point that it's like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can withstand anything, like Christina said, you know what I mean? With Christina and with God beside me. Because trust me, it ain't been easy lately. It ain't been easy in general. You know what I mean? It's never been easy. It was never an easy walk. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's to the point that I'm shining so much. I mean, all the downloads today, all the readings are talking about you look so good today. Like apparently I look so good that folks is tripping. That's what's happening right now. And I don't even care and don't even pay attention to this stuff. I'm just being me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm gonna continue to push forward. We are going to continue to push forward, and I really hope that we can make this a collaborative effort. Like I said, if you want to talk to me, you're going to pay me. That's how that's going to go. You don't get to talk to me for free. Not everybody deserves my energy, and that's a lesson that only time will teach you in life experience. And for me personally, I truly hope that a lot of you folks take the time, and I hope that you learn that lesson because believe me, it's a valuable one. Get some water in my system. Hold up. But yeah, you know, folks just got to understand it is what it is, man. Like I said, this stuff online has been going on a long time and it's been going on long enough. The antics, all y'all's illegal activity, all the evil, everything that you've been doing that people been letting slide and letting it slide and continue, like, it's been a long time coming, bro, that nobody's done anything about any of this. And like, we don't tolerate Satan in this country and we don't tolerate evil, period. So God had to send his one begotten son, right? Which it's me and Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is my brother, and he had to send the true Messiah down here to save y'all because y'all really need saving. And that's 100% what's happened. What I see through my vision and my own eyes. I mean, I'm the one watching the entire experience. It's a beautiful thing, man. I've seen myself do superhuman things, incredible things, impossible things. Um, I've seen God moving, man. I've seen God moving lately. Like it's just crazy, man. The power of God is immeasurable. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy how famous I'm getting. I mean, it's like everybody's on my wave right now. Like everybody knows what it is, what's going on. And like I said, it's just, me, I don't even really pay attention. So like that's the cool part is that, this is real fame. This is real accolades. This is real business. This is real money. This is real, everything. It's just, it's a surreal feeling, man. It's pretty cool. But like I said, you don't see me running around bragging about it. Um, you don't. You don't see me acting any type of way about it. Honestly, I'm real humble, man. I'm always gonna be the same dude. You know what I mean? You know, if folks is in an uproar over me, that ain't nothing new. It's kind of always been like that for me. You know what I mean? But I mean, this level of fame, that's new. Definitely new. You know, and definitely not used to it. But it is what it is, and I understand what it is. I understand how it works. I understand what come with it, and I understand what I will tolerate and what I won't. You feel me? So like for me, it's all good. Like I'm just enjoying it, and I'm gonna get all the benefits of it. Like everything, like I said, everything gets alchemized over here, man. It don't matter what kind of energy it is, whatever energy is, I alchemize it, I turn it into something positive, and it's just that simple. Like I said, as far as work, I mean, you want to know the funniest thing? Like I told you, homeboy was saying today. He said, "Yeah, I think a job would be a good idea." This is what I'm talking about. You know, it's contradictory to the walk that to claim that y'all believe in God and say all these things, and y'all talk a lot. I mean, you talk a lot, and talk is cheap, and it's contradictory to what you're claiming to believe in the philosophy, right? When you're seeing the Son of God and you're not acknowledging what I'm accomplishing right in front of you. You're not acknowledging that, first of all, I have a job, it's a full time job, and I run my own company. I'm a CEO of a 5-star company. That's what's being built here every day from the ground up. Okay. Everything is independent. I keep all my companies and businesses ideas, and that's why I'm way ahead of you. That's right. That's why I've had a better turnout than you. That's why I'll always stay making more bread than you, because, well, I'm a cowboy. I don't let folks dip their hand in my money. I don't let folks get in my business. I don't play none of them games. I'm a real outlaw from the past, and I don't play games, period. I do things my way, and I'm never going to change. And my way is the right way, and the only way to be, and the only way to do things. And that's why I succeed, and the rest of you fail. So I'm going to say it again. Yeah, I mean, when they're sitting there and they're contradicting themselves and saying, I think a job would be a good idea. I don't, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because God immediately sent a download today, divine confirmation, right after that was stated, like just recently today, and it said word for word. God said, "Do not look for work." Isn't that hilarious? God Himself told me, "Do not look for a job. Do not look for work." Oh my goodness! And I'm gonna tell you why He said that, and I already knew He was gonna say that, and it makes perfect sense because God is going to step in every time when people are saying the wrong things or giving me the wrong advice or whatever. God is going to pay attention, bro. He ain't going to let that stuff slide. He going to step in and say what need to be said and say the truth. I'm just letting you know, homie. You know what I mean? That's what God do. God is amazing. You know what I mean? God got my back. But the reason why, and it even gave it within the download that stated this, the reason why is that, I mean, what would be the purpose? He said, like, oh, you got blessings coming, man. You got unexpected money. Like, I already know there's boatloads of money coming my way. So that's why, what would be the point of looking for a job and looking for work, much less in a place where they don't let me work? And we've been over this like literally like 8,000 times. Hold on, because I'm going through this on here, cleaning it up so that I can get everything ready, and hopefully it'll let me use this sound effect so I can have my laughter on here. I would like to be able to utilize that personally if I could. Let's see. So a whole bunch of files and stuff. But yeah, he's telling me like you got a windfall of blessings coming and tons of money coming, and that's what always made sense to me. And I explained it to people. I told them the truth. Like, that's my whole point. I could work a conventional 9 to 5, but it's going to take away time from building what I'm building here. I mean, this stuff takes all day, bro. It takes literally all my time pretty much. So, I can't sit here and pretend, what I'm saying, and act like, like I really got time. Like I really don't. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the truth. I don't have time, bro. I don't got time to be wasting time, and I'm not against it. Like I said, I'll do it if God wants me to, but when God instructs me and tells me do not look for work, that's pretty serious, man. I don't think that He's doing that for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy how I'm looking at all these past backgrounds, and like I said, you can see through all of them, you know, that I knew I was Batman for a long time. You know what I mean? Seriously, because all the symbolism is there, all the signs. Like I knew way ahead of time, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't. My whole thing is just I'm always listening to God. I don't go against what God say ever. You know what I mean? Y'all, I'll go against what you say all day long, but I do God's will and God's work. God talks to me directly. I'm connected to God directly. Sit at the right hand throne of God. God gonna tell me what it is every time. So that's what y'all don't get. I'm using discernment that come from God Himself. You know what I mean? That's why I'm never wrong. That's why all my predictions come true. It's all because of God. Like I said, God saved my life several times. I shouldn't even be here. So I'm just grateful. You know what I mean? And that's what the Joker video was talking about today. It was talking about like the way I walk around, and they're saying like you walk around with like someone with a purpose. Like you look like someone who's been through hell, and you look absolutely beautiful for it. Like that's the thing. Everything that was, meant to do whatever, it actually made me stronger. So that's what folks got to understand. Like this is real, homie. Like I'm about to step up everything a notch too, if I can. I'd like to step up the training a couple of notches if I can. I'm trying to get everything going, homie. You feel me? If I can, that's the goal at least. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and play about it at all. You know what I mean? Like, got a lot of stuff to do, bro. You know what I mean? We got to get busy, man. That's what I'm saying. You think I got time to be talking to people who sit here and want to enjoy this entertainment for free and don't want to pay me? Come out your pocket, straight up. Pay me. If you ain't in the business of paying me, I don't know what you over here for. And that's common sense, and that's what it's always been. And I've told folks the same thing for decades. Since day one, I've been telling y'all the same thing. Like, what is you talking to me for if you're not in the business of paying me? Like, what are you over here for, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, they all want to act aloof, but like, you know better, and you know what you're doing. You feel me? It's, there they go. Perfect. I don't know what's up with this. What's going on now? That's a whole nother thing. What is this? What the hell? Hmm, let me see. What is this, bro? Oh well, I don't even care. I'm just looking at my other phone. Let me see. I want to make sure because stuff be getting caught in the charger and stuff, and that's the last thing that I need right now. I think it's all right, but I don't know what's up with the other one, but it's all good. I ain't gonna waste my time worrying about it right now. It's irrelevant. But yeah, like I said, homie, people could do what they do, man. People could feel how they feel, all that. I really don't care. You understand? I know what I can do. I could probably use this other one. Hold up. Yeah, I don't care how people feel, bro. I don't care what y'all on. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you for your opinion. That's what folks be forgetting about me. Like I'm my own man, bro. I do my own thing. You know what I mean? I'm tough as they come. I'm a tough cookie. You feel me? Believe me, on a level you couldn't even fathom. So I don't really worry about too much. I know folks is jealous. That ain't never been new. You understand? Folks been jelly. They all need some peanut butter for their jelly. And like I said, all you doing, yeah, there's something in there. Weird. What is that? What the hell, man? What is that? Like, uh, always something, bro. It's all good. I ain't gonna worry about it right now. But like I said, I mean, I already know folks is jelly. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing new. I already know what folks is on. Right? That ain't nothing new. So I mean, what it is, what's good, what's up, partner? Huh? All y'all know what it is too. You know what I mean? Real talk. All y'all know what it is. All y'all know who the king of the streets. All y'all know who the mob is. All y'all know who run the streets. Right? Like I said, it's 100% real, man. There's a lot of fake people. That's why I don't really waste my time with fake people. Like you act fake, that's cool. I mean, you gonna end up playing yourself, and we gonna laugh at you. That's just that simple. Every time I'm gonna win. Trust me, like easily, bro. Like, hey, this stuff a walk in the park, man. Like it's been hard. There's been a lot of challenges, but that's just things I have to go through. And like I said, I mean, All that stuff is designed to make me stronger. The only reason I ever go through anything is, like I said, because we have to follow certain rules and blah blah blah, and like, what I mean? It's all because of the little fake matrix and the little fake systems. You know what I mean? Like straight up, that's what the point is. Like that stuff changes everything. Well, I think it's so funny because people talk so much, but it's like, okay, well, I mean, who's actually stepped up? Who's actually stepped up to compete? I mean, who's paid me $100 so you can compete in my league, Bar for Bar Fitness League, Bar for Bar Fitness Network, Bar for Bar Fitness, whatever. It's my whole company, one of them, and I'm compounding businesses and building companies. And like I said, I keep them all ideas. I could care less what you think, partner. Like straight up, bro. Do you understand that? Are y'all ever going to get it figured out? Like real talk, bro. Like I said, y'all sleeping on me, and I'm sitting here and I'm getting everything moving. I'm gonna stay stacking bread. I'm gonna stay getting where I'm going. You know what I mean? Like folks is a little behind, I notice, and don't pay too much attention to detail. Like it's funny to me. Like when people are aloof, like okay, I just notice it. That's all. I don't care. It's their own thing. I try to be nice to everybody. I show nothing but respect and love. I be nice. I'm grateful. Um, I just be a good dude to everybody, man, and I try to help people. You know what I mean? So to me, it's no surprise when folks actually turn around and want to help me. Because all I've done for everybody else, that's called karma. That's how it works. Everything you put out, when you do it genuinely and you don't look or ask for nothing back, I'll go and give you everything back in tenfold. Real talk. So y'all be talking it, but you don't walk the walk. I walk the walk. Y'all have all these phrases. You want to talk, like I said. I mean, who stepped up? People want to talk about all these different things. I mean, like I said, I mean, this is a business on here. We got to be professional. All them other conversations is meant for offline, and y'all not able to really have any conversation with me because who are you? Like, you gotta have an identity at this point in the game. You gotta be somebody. You know what I mean? Like straight up, bro. You know what I mean? I had somebody take a picture with me today and was saying you're the famous Batman. So like people are aware of what's going on. Like people notice my aura, my energy, how magnetizing I am, like how magnetic I am. That came out in the Joker video. Like how everybody gravitates to me. Like, why do you think these folks did so much to stop me? Because I'm a powerful being. You understand? And it's all about magnetic energy and electromagnetic energy. That's what I'm studying right now and trying to figure out the fields and do all that, bro. Like I said, I want to build my own engines that run off free energy, homie. We way ahead of you, trust me. While y'all sitting there worried about, oh, if I got a car on payments, I mean, right there, that's a bad look. I mean, that's cool and all, but you do understand that, you're completely omitting the option of learning how to create your own vehicles that run off free energy. I mean, when you're a genius, why not think outside the box? I've had plenty of cars. I owned 14 vehicles at one point. I still own about five technically. I just don't care. And I don't drive, so what's the point? And it's better for me that I don't drive. Man, I see folks like driving sucks, bro. Like I said, you get tickets, you got to pay car insurance, like all sorts of stuff can happen on the road. I mean, there's all sorts of crazy stuff happening on the roadways in this country right now that it makes me feel very good about the fact that I don't drive. And it's also the reason why when Batman does drive in the future, I'll probably have a bulletproof Batmobile because the roads are crazy, bro, and people are crazy and they do crazy things. It's not about being tough. It doesn't matter how tough you are. It's just folks is crazy and unhinged and and losing it and doing crazy stuff and crazy things. So, that's the point. Whatever I drive, I'm going to be on point and know what I'm doing as much as possible and be ready for anything because that's the way you have to be. Seriously, the minute you get on the road, you better be ready for whatever. That's just the fact. So I'll be having my own bat pods. I'm gonna have motorcycles, probably Lamborghinis, probably Maseratis, probably all that, bro. To be honest, like I don't put it past me at all, bro. I don't know why anybody would. If you knew me in the past and it wasn't that long ago and how much money I made and spent and how successful I was financially, I mean, why would you doubt me doing that all over again when I've done it a million times? Every time, like I said, I come back to this position where I have to struggle for a while and go through a period of struggle. And this time it was a period of stagnation and struggle. And it built me into everything I am and it made me stronger and stronger every day. Like I said, I'm at like 226 world records. I don't care what other people have to say. I ain't paying no attention. You understand? That's the thing. People talk to me, but like, you have to actually get to know me and be around me enough. And I have to be in an element where I can really be myself and feel comfortable being around you. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you get to see the real me and who I really am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a product of my environment, but I'm really not, because I ended up turning around the paradigm and turning the paradigm around on its axis and figuring out, like, getting to the point where my environment is a product of me now, if you haven't noticed. But like I said, I come from the real ghettos and the real hoods when it was active and everything was real. So that's what I come from. And I had to survive and go hard body out there and be the real deal just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. But I had to really go hard, you know what I mean, and survive in the hood and the ghetto, and it taught me so much. Um, so all the inexcusable habits that people have and all the inexcusable circumstances for me and stuff that people have done, I mean, it's all paid off to my benefit if you haven't noticed. That's a pretty powerful thing. So I got to thank God for that. You know what I mean? So my whole deal is, people talk, everybody talks, but do you walk the walk? Like I said, talk is cheap, man. I'm not really concerned about what people have to say. You know what I mean? I don't care about talk. I care about money. You feel me? Straight up, bro. You know what I mean? Like real talk. And I'm gonna tell y'all what it is right now. Hold up. Let me look at the math. All right. So right now we're around, what is it? We're at like $489.38. If you can't figure out that a dude who's next to Mexico, me of all people, okay, and I got no opportunity and no way to do nothing, right? And I'm against all odds. I had everybody do everything to stop me. These people worked in coalitions, groups. I defeated witches, covens, male and female, completely. I mean, completely defeated them, shut them down. So that's what people don't get. Like, yeah, I may look like I'm doing basic things, but nah, I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm always busy. I'm always working. I'm always getting busy, bro. Like I said, we move completely at all times. You know what I mean? So I defeated the witches, covens, male and female. I defeated Illuminati, literally the entire Illuminati for real. I defeated all the Freemasons and all the Bavarian Freemasons. And people aren't even hearing what I'm saying because, I mean, they just can't even comprehend it. So a lot of them, they probably look at it from their jaded perspective, and they're all too busy in their nonsense anyway. So they probably look at it like, oh, he's just talking. No, I'm not. I mean, I really defeated everybody. I mean, I'm talking by myself. I mean, like all these folks that was jelly, which was almost everybody. I defeated everyone by myself with God. So I mean, if that don't tell you my power and don't tell you something, then I don't know what to tell you, because that's the point. Like, I'm something else. I'm something more powerful than all y'all. I'm what y'all want to pretend and portray yourself to be. Well, you got folks that have a jaded perception that sit inside all day telling themselves they a monster, but you not a monster and I'm the real thing. So that's what I'm saying. When a monster get around, somebody who's not anywhere near their level and just a regular dude, I'm not going to sit there in front, nor am I going to waste my time with you or entertain your delusion and nonsense. You know what I mean? I wouldn't let anybody drag me down at this point, much less put me in a position that I shouldn't be in, or put me in a position where, like, I'm not going to ever allow myself to be put in any position that's not conducive and going to help me and help me to build a positive future. And that's what people don't get, is that's part of being grown. And once you put your foot down like this with everybody and you say, hey, listen, I mean, I don't play games. I don't care what people say about me. I know me. I know my actions. I know what I do. I know what I spend my time doing. I mean, people know me enough, well enough now, that they know what I do and what I don't do. because I work so diligently, and all I do is work hard all day long. I train every day. All I do is train. Why would I do all this and train like this? You know what I mean? If that wasn't my only focus, it was the same way in Green Bay. Folks was saying this and that and a bunch of crazy stuff. And every day I was doing the same thing, basically training. I was working harder than anyone. I was doing dishes, washing dishes. I was making good money. Like I always got something going, bro. I'ma always get to the bag. I'ma always develop a hustle. So like I said, for me to be where I just told you, like hold on, let me look again. Oh man, that'll be funny, bro. Yeah, 489 bucks and 38 cents. And y'all want to talk about you a hustler or you a finesser or y'all about anything. And I went from $2, really it was zero. I got like $2 that one day. And then I went from about $2, and within 2 days I was at like 450. And I've been spending because I got to get what I need, and do what I got to do and moving. And now I just told you I'm at 489. Like this is four. Hold on. It keeps on doing this. 489 and 38 cents. So yeah, I'm a hustler. I think we know that by now. And like I said, like I'm trying to get to a G, homie. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to a band, bro. Once I can get a band going, like in total, altogether, that's why I work so hard at this. I work so hard as Batman. I go out in the street hard body. I wear a bulletproof vest or a steel armor, and I get busy, man. I don't waste no time. I do what I need to do, and I do my job. This is my job. I was appointed by God. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody stop none. Can't nobody tell me what to do. Like, folks can't tell me to stop nothing. I would never stop being myself. You understand? I'm Batman, homie. That's what people gotta understand. I don't have to shrink to make you comfortable. Real talk, because all these folks still do the same thing, whining and complaining. You think they ain't do that in every hood I ever went to, in every ghetto, bro? I ain't never had a moment of peace. That's what y'all don't understand. Ever. I never had stability. I never had anywhere that I could even rest. Like I've been on the move my entire life. You don't think that's constructed a monster? Why do you think they say like, "Oh, Batman can handle it"? Right? Because I mean, I know how to really move and survive. I know how to do things with literally nothing or next to nothing. You understand? Are you see me operating all the time, bro? You know what I mean? With like nothing. Like, I mean, you can't be serious. That's what I'm saying. When I've climbed this high already that quickly, that was in like 2 days. I was at 450, bro. I mean, little more times passed now, and I'm at 489 and like 38 cents. So, I mean, like I said, you folks are sleeping on me. I told you, I'm trying to get this whole thing moving, little homie. I got to get the finances for this built. I don't care how I got to do it or what I got to do. Of course, I do everything the right way. That's not even a question, man. Everybody knows about me and how I get down and what I'm about. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? I don't ever have to worry about anything. I don't worry about what other folks say. I know who I am, bro. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows me at this point. So like that's what I'm saying. I'm an internet celebrity superstar. I'm not on what Charleston White on. I'm not what on any what these people on. I think they're hilarious, and I make a career pointing out their bad decisions. Like I'm totally whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm totally like just straight up about everything. Like everything I do is going to be the right actions. You know what I mean? And that's my whole point. Like I'm all about self-preservation and building a future the right way. To me, I look at things and I make sure that there's no chance for anything but opportunity. You understand? That's what people got to understand. Like, yeah, I got a rough background. Yeah, I've been through a lot. Yeah, I've been in a lot of bad areas. You know what I mean? I've been in bad situations, homie. I come from blocks most people wouldn't even walk down. You know what I mean? Seriously. But at the same time, I'm educated. I'm intelligent. I'm a genius, literally. So would a genius compromise everything he worked for? No. It's common sense. Brother, listen, I do everything by myself. You know what I mean? Like I said, I built all this with next to nothing. I'm someone I don't need much. I've been able to do everything with next to nothing. I do everything with the power of God with me. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm just going to continue to push. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I don't let other folks tell my story because let them tell it, they gonna lie and change it all around and make it something it ain't. You know what I mean? The only person who can tell my story is me. The only one who can tell you my actions and what I'm on and what I'm doing is me. Understand that? You understand? Because I'm me. You feel me? And I'm living my life. and I'm seeing everything out my eyes. Can't nobody tell my story for me because they ain't got the heart to walk in my shoes, and that's a fact. So, like I said, that's number one order of business. Number two order of business, like I said, all these YouTubers, I don't even understand. Like I said, I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me that you folks really still typing and you just keep typing and you type and talking to yourself, but what's the purpose of it? I don't understand. Listen, you can say whatever you want, man. Clearly, y'all just never get over it and never get over the past. And clearly, you want to rewrite history and rewrite the past. And I don't know why you feel that I'm going to take time out my beautiful day and my beautiful schedule, my schedule, like my dad used to say, and take time to address things that you know aren't true. And you keep speaking and typing in a light that, number one, is illegal, and number two, doesn't exist. What's the purpose of that? Like, brother, you got to have a seat at the table first to even talk to me or discuss anything that regards me. That's number one. So whenever you want to pay to have a seat at the table and talk to me, because it ain't free, you let me know. Because I'm gonna tell you what, it's gonna cost y'all at least $100 each. I don't care who you are. You want to talk to me at all? You gonna pay me $100 now. Finex. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm saying. Because the minute that they start talking, they start saying things that aren't there and then acting like that worked. Yeah, because you know that worked out so well for you in the past, right? It worked so well for these witches covens I defeated, male and female, right? It worked so well for the Illuminati that I completely shut down and outdid financially, and the Freemasons who I completely shut down and outdid financially. And that was easy because they drive buckets and they make no money. Are you serious? Got them all. I got them all right where I want them, coach. And none of the Masons make a dime. And the people on here who sold to the devil are upset now. They are entitled and spoiled rotten, and they expected to get money. That's why they was whining, talking about, oh, now I only make little amounts and nothing on there. I mean, why are you complaining and whining to me about that? I mean, look at your actions and what and the stunts you pulled and the things you did. I mean, like I said, like I told you, I mean, you got to, learn how to talk to folks, speak to folks, and how to treat folks. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Until then, you're not gonna get nowhere. So what? Like that don't make no sense. So you ain't do nothing for me this entire time, the entire time. We still struggle and I'm still doing the best I can. And y'all ain't do nothing for me, but you want to talk to me in an opposite set tone and force, and what? I'm supposed to help you. I'm supposed to put you on, but you had everything that I needed the entire time, and you ain't come up off of none of that and give me anything. And I never asked. Let's get it right, because I don't need nothing from nobody. Get that right. So I had to build it all, get it out the mud and build it all literally myself with nothing and no resources and nobody and no help, right? With just God and me. And I've done that this entire time. And I built all of this, the full scale business, the empire as Batman, everything. Took over the streets, run every block. I'm the mob, right? I got folks shook for real. Like I did all this, putting in work hard, body in the street, going hard, training almost every day. I'm going on my third year as Batman in March, April, May time. It'll be my 3-year anniversary. Are you serious right now? And that's what y'all want to do. You want to type and talk to yourself, and that makes sense. What would be the purpose of that? Brother, I don't entertain conversations with anyone if you ain't paying me. So if you want to talk to me, you're gonna have to pay me, because I already know that y'all have nothing to say that exists or is real or is true. So like I said, did that work for you in the past when y'all was sitting there and doing everything you was doing back then, and you just literally talk and you fake talk? Like I said, we don't do fake talk. So again, I don't understand why folks keep acting like that's like their job, but they don't get paid for it. They don't make a dime off from it. All the Masons on here are poor. The people on YouTube are poor. The YouTubers poor. None of you, you're all poor. None of you make a dime. None of you on here. Y'all don't make digital money. Quit lying. Okay. Y'all try to front, and everything that you're doing is illegal. And that's my problem and my issue. So what do you mean? I'm telling all these folks what it is straight up. Like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm paying attention to everything, because like I said, I shut down illegal organizations for a living in my sleep. I'm real good at it too, trust me. So no, this is what I really do. I don't need your permission, believe me. So like I said, I shut down Empower Network. I shut down that scooter store clearly, or they had to move and do business elsewhere, right? I've shut down tons of illegal organizations before that in the past, before I ever put on a bat suit. This is really what I do. I come up against corruption. I shut all that down. I've made things less corrupt. I've lowered crime rates without trying because I'm Batman. Everything that I've done has worked and paid off 100%, and I've succeeded. So, like I said, talk is cheap. I don't know what the point is in what y'all do. I don't get it. I mean, so how can you act aloof, right? And act like it's a surprise? No, you know the truth and you know reality, so you're gonna have to face it, and that's it. All y'all know, everything I ever told you was a fact. Like, no, I told you, I've been telling y'all this. I said it ain't luck, it ain't this or that. It's because I work harder than you. It's because I have the right attitude, right? The reason that I'm where I'm at and you're where you're at is because I'm just better. We always knew that I was the cash cow on here. We always knew that I was the superstar. We always knew that Tyree Sneed was the radio that everybody wanted to listen to. We always knew who was the star. We always knew who was the golden child. We always knew who was the one who stood out. We always knew who the champion was. See, that's the thing. Y'all folks really, really be on this internet stuff hiding, and you keep trying to talk some false testament that was already shut down light years ago. You better catch up, homie. That's why them folks don't come around when I'm outside or anywhere or around people, because they know that talking that fluff stuff ain't gonna fly. It ain't gonna work. Like, I ain't hearing that. What's up? So, like I said again, I mean, you can't rewrite history and reality, brother. We've discussed everything. We've talked about everyone's actions. Everybody's been exposed. You have to catch up to the content. You heard it. You can't ignore it. You have to acknowledge. So now that you've acknowledged my position, what's goody now? Like I said, I've been the champ since day one, homie. Got no holes in my rap sheet. I'm a thoroughbred, homie. Thorough, straight from the hood. Thoroughbred for real. Straight from Bankhead. You better ask about me. I'm the real deal, homie. I was running everything in Bankhead. Y'all don't know me. I don't know who you think you talking to, but I know it ain't me, homie. So, like I said, ain't nothing fake over here. You understand? That's why I don't sit there and entertain fake folks, fake talk, all that fake stuff, because I know me and I know who I am. And oh, I'm patient as hell. Real talk. I think that's pretty much proven by now, don't you think? Come on, man. See, folks want to underestimate me, man. They want to act like I ain't mean. Yeah, you funny as hell. That's what comes with success, homie. All this stuff comes with the territory. You wouldn't know because you ain't never been successful. You hear that? Real talk. You hear that? Say where it at? It's right there, right there, right there. I like the way she do it right there, right there. Chingy, right there, right there. You heard, you heard. It's a bird. You're absurd, absurd. Bird, 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 but bird is the word. I said a bird, 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 but bird. You folks are hilarious. Do you hear the stuff that y'all put out and you call music? First of all, that stuff be funny as hell. These folks so modernized and indoctrinated and brainwashed, they think that that stuff playing on the radio is music. You got a lot to learn. Yeah, that stuff, the vibration of the music too has been switched up to throw off your equilibrium. That's why all these things happen in these bars and clubs that I witnessed firsthand before I even did security on Sixth Street. I told you, when I had over $250,000, like 300,000 in the bank, I was walking around Sixth Street rich as hell. I was pulling up, driving my Porsche everywhere, looking for where to park it. I don't know what you mean. I had a homeless guy with me, and we were chilling, talking to each other about the streets. I'm a street dude. See, you ain't never heard of no white boy who's so street with it. He pull up in a drop top Porsche convertible, paid for cash, with over $300,000 in the bank, and pick up a homeless guy to chill with, because those are the people I associate with, and that's how real I am. Ask yourself when you ever heard of a white boy or anyone that's on that level and thinks like that. And we clicked and made like we understood each other more than other people. You understand? And I'd help them out, like whatever. If they needed something, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna help folks out and I'm gonna take care of people and make sure they good. and we just talked, and I was just driving around or whatever. Like, I meet all sorts of people, bro. I don't act bougie. I don't act different. I'm me, bro. Like, I'm from the hood. I'm from the communities. I'm from reality, bro. I don't care how much money I get. I'm gonna stay being me. I'm just a normal dude. You know what I mean? Like, this money, like, don't think I like, that's the thing people don't get. I act like I don't know what's going on. I'm fully aware at all times, homie. You understand? And people know. That's why people, like I said, people understand reality, bro. You know what I mean? People know what it is. It don't got to be explained. It don't got to be spelled out. Okay, this is not Kevin Gates, and we all found out Kevin Gates' preference to the truth out, right? As if that wasn't obvious. You heard what's going on with Diddy in prison, right? Y'all wanted to keep talking about Diddy. Talk about it now. What, you thought he was going to be able to hold his own in there? Come on, bro. We already know it was good. Come on, bro. Dude, that's Sean Combs, P Diddy, bro. Come on, are you serious, man? Well, you know what's crazy to me? All these folks, this year they want to claim they the Joker. All right. Well, let's see next year if I get all this money and God bless me, which I don't doubt for a minute. When I get all this money and God bless me, let's see if folks like P Diddy and all these jokers want to really refer to themselves as the Joker. Then, when my fame get to that level and people know I'm doing the real thing and I'm real and I'm really in the street with it, let's see if people want to keep calling themselves the Joker next year. Real talk. Let's see. All y'all want to be the Joker, you claim. I guarantee you, by next year, whenever all this money come and God bless me and start utilizing me and using me around the nation and the world for real assignments and missions, I guarantee you ain't nobody going to be coming out their mouth saying I'm the Joker. I guarantee it. I can guarantee it, homie. That's a fact. Ain't none of y'all gonna be saying that Joker stuff no more. Watch, by next year, all that stuff is about to change, homie. Because my fame and my notoriety and my respect is non-negotiable. It don't get compromised. See, I'm really Batman. I have no jurisdiction. I have no rules to follow. No, I do what I want. Straight up. I'm telling you. Yes, I am above the law. I do what I want. I'm just smart. You understand? So I don't got to worry because like I follow the rules anyway. I just don't have to understand that, and everything I do is really, against, like all this corruption and stuff. So I'm always stand up for what's right and do the right thing. You know what I mean? I don't do wrong stuff. I only do what's right, man. I know me. That's why you folks funny, but y'all be doing a lot of wrong stuff. Is that not a fact? Come on, bro. People know what it is, man. All my actions are pure and good. They always were. I just have to stand up for myself and defend myself and take care of myself. You know what I mean? That's all. Real talk. Like, they taught us protect your assets. I mean, we don't work for all this stuff to sit there and let people sit there and be jelly. Like, that's the thing. The truth came out of what everybody's been on since day one, proving all my actions righteous. Thank you. Yeah, these people are evil and wicked as hell. Are you serious, bro? Like, nah, bro. Like, no. We know what it is. So, like I said, real quick, I have no jurisdiction, bro. I do what I want to do, homie. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. And I talk different ways depending on the situation. Like, people don't even know me, man. You underestimate the hell out of me, bro. All y'all. That's like the first mistake and the biggest mistake all y'all make, especially these villains. It's like Christina said. He said they got Batman and they didn't even know it. Yeah, everybody get Batman. That's what we do. We go around Batman. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like, folks don't understand, man. Like I said, I'm not somebody you can speak my name. You understand? You say one wrong thing to me, I mean, yeah, that's your decision. That's on you, homie. 'Cause, I mean, like I said, apparently folks don't talk to each other because all you have to do is ask about me and who I am and how I get down, and then you know better. You feel me? If people knew about me and how I really get down and what I'm really about and who I really am, right, and how deep my power actually goes and how real it is with me, like folks wouldn't even speak my name. You know what I mean? Real talk. When folks actually find out the truth and it like they realize what it is, they all like, oh, Mr. Sneed, how are you doing today? Oh, gee, oh. Like I said, folks think I'm a nice guy. Like, yeah, you keep thinking that. lot like my father. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, bro, let people do what they do, man. Let people be confused. That's how I look at it, and like that's my thing. Like, I just laugh about it. The stuff funny to me. But we getting it all going, like I said. So I mean, I know y'all mad. I know y'all in your feelings because I just told you where I'm at, bro. I'm almost to $500, bro. Yeah, y'all crazy, son. I got that phone bill coming around on the 5th. Like I said, it's the 29th. I need y'all to pay that. Y'all need to pay that. You gonna pay it, bro? Straight up. I'm telling you, you gonna pay it. Y'all need to pay it, bro. Real talk. I'm tired, man. I'm tired of this, bro. Like it's been going on every month for years, bro. Like I said, folks don't want to provide me with nothing. Don't want to give me nothing. Like nothing, bro. Not nothing. Not my basic stuff. Not nothing. Y'all don't want to do nothing for me, bro. That's crazy, son. Like I said, homeboy's talking about tomorrow. Maybe he might have some shoes for me. I got to see if that's even possible for me to do or what, or if he's gonna meet me, like I said, or what's going on. We'll see. But like I said, man. I mean, I'm resourceful, man. I always figure out a way to make things happen, no matter what. Question is, what are you doing with your time? You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about me because I'm getting it all going. Like that's the thing. I understand these folks, man. Every time that I'm coming up, every time that I'm going, 200 steps forward, they want to try to, pull me 40 steps back, and it just ain't working no more. Homie, I'm already off the leash, bro. Straight up, the beast is off the leash, man. I'm coming. You understand? Full speed, bro. Yeah, it's already a wrap, bro. I'm already moving forward now. You understand? Ain't no stopping me. Ain't no holding me back no more. Like, ain't nothing gonna hold me back because I don't even follow y'all rules in society. I'm the Batman, bro. I do what the hell I want. You better get that right. I don't owe you nothing. I don't need nothing. I don't need to nothing. I don't need to show you nothing. I don't need to cooperate with nobody. I don't need to listen to nobody. Nah, bro. I'm a sovereign entity, bro. I do what I want. I don't need nothing from your little dinky fake society. I'm telling you straight up what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to do things the right way. That's all. Other than that, I could care less if you want me to be real. So we gonna keep moving. We gonna keep on doing what we do, right? We gonna keep on winning, and we gonna keep on pushing. And like I said, I mean, hopefully all the people will get behind me and support me because that's what we need, and that's what it's looking like is gonna happen. God is real, man. God will move mountains, bro. God is moving everything. This ain't no fake Floyd Mayweather stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not a Mason. These Masons sold to the devil. They all broke, they poor. And people gonna hear the truth that I've been kicking since day one. That's why when folks was trying to actually sit down in front of me and talk about, well, what's your issue? What does that even mean? Like, first of all, like make a bunch of weird little comments, and then I told you straight up and addressed you on here, didn't I? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, sounds like you need a friend to chill with. And I'm like, yeah, not you. You not my friend. Exactly. Like, what? A friend isn't a stranger, first of all. A friend don't walk up to you, and a lot of them did that where they tried to keep making little remarks. Right. Like, I mean, I don't understand what part of reality you don't understand, but like I said, I can't respond to none of that. I don't need to explain to you who I am. You understand? If you are that aloof and that out of the picture and you're delusional and don't know what's going on and who you're talking to, then you're just silly. Okay, I'm not gonna trip. I'm not gonna care. Nothing, bro. All you gotta do is ask about me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, real talk. The fact is that every action that people do, folks should already know better and know not to do it because all they gotta do is ask about me. You understand? Oh, trust me. Like, God has set many examples. I've set many examples. I've set the standard for what it is. And that's what you folks do. You keep on talking and yapping and talking and talking, and like you're trying to get a response so bad as if it would do anything for you. When every time last I checked, every time I responded, God had my back and I stood up to you folks and won and completely shut you down. And you can't do nothing about it. Talk about that. So, like I said, my respect is non-negotiable, homie. If you just got people that talking fluff and stuff, I mean, I don't pay attention to that, man. There's 8 billion people in the world, man. You think I got time to address everybody? I don't care, bro. You understand? I did that for years, bro. Real talk. That's a waste of energy and time at some point. At some point, you're going to have to let stuff go. At some point, you're going to have to let people talk and run their mouth. At some point, you're going to have to learn to stop caring. And I'm going to tell you what, life gets better when you're grown, when you learn how to let go of things, when you learn how to quit tripping because somebody said something that was a lie, because they praying for my downfall, because they don't care, because they have an opinion, or because they want to just disagree and they're committed to disagreeing with everything I say, because they want to sit there and troll, because they want to sit there and whine, because they want to sit there and try to cause problems and trouble because they're miserable. Whatever they do, you got to just be okay with it now and say, not be okay with it, but be okay with yourself to the point that it doesn't phase you and doesn't bother you. You feel me? Because I don't tolerate nothing but respect. You gonna respect me. Everybody know that. So, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's your issue? Issue? Does it look like I got an issue? I mean, I'm beautiful. I'm aging backwards. They got people putting posts up every day now trying to copy that. I saw one post. It was like they say aging backwards is impossible, and he put a picture of him, and I was like, well, I mean, you're clearly not disproving that, homie. Like, did you look at that picture before you posted it? You look like you're aging very quickly. Like, matter of fact, you probably look like 10, 20 years older than what your age is. Like, that was the silliest video I've ever seen. People waste their time trying to make a statement on social media. Make a statement in your community. Make a statement in reality. Make a statement with building a business. Make a statement with making money. Make a statement by being Batman. Make a statement by making everything out of nothing. Make a statement by alchemizing. Make a statement by manifesting. Make a statement by outdoing the Illuminati and all the Freemasons financially and taking everyone on head on and completely defeating them to the point that, like, it's like Alfred said. I mean, Alfred said you pushed him to the point of desperation. I mean, make a point like that. And if not, then just go ahead and save it and miss me with it. You feel me? Feel me? Miss me with it, little homie. All y'all miss me. I ain't hearing nothing y'all talking about. That's what I tell folks. Miss me. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Straight up, y'all talk too much. All y'all think talk means anything. Yeah, like talk is going to get you 226 world records. Y'all better quit talking. You better quit talking and try to play catch up, little homie. I own billions in equity, mansion estate with 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed. Mineral rights, oil royalties. My own car lot I pay over $100 for every month. I got a portion there I pay 25 racks for. Y'all had a mechanic down here was jelly, so he messed it up. Okay, and money fix everything, little homie. How about that? To what? Like, bro, every one of my vehicles they was jelly of. Are you serious? That's why all of them went through stuff. And like, y'all owe me money. You need to pay for all those repairs, everything, bro. Like, you think in court they're not gonna have you pay me a massive settlement? All y'all, come on, bro. Told y'all can still gotta pay me. Y'all ain't getting out of this. All y'all ain't nobody getting out of this, bro. Y'all gonna pay me my money, bro. Yes, you are. I assure you that. Y'all all gonna come out your pocket and you gonna pay me. 100%. I don't know what you talking about. See, that's what they do. Oh, the man standing up and now he want his money that he owed and everything y'all did. So, now it's, let's pretend like he need money. Now he's desperate and he need money. Now he's broken poor. No, I'm not. So what do you mean? I don't need nothing from nobody. I think that's pretty clear. I mean, what do you mean? I make all my own money. I run my own business. I'm a CEO. Like, don't count my pockets. Don't worry about how much money I make. I mean, what do you mean? Like, what? I mean, do you all make any real money? No, you keep talking about money, but none of y'all own anything. I don't get it. Like, all y'all keep acting like these folks will be so far behind me. They act like they run in circles around me. Like, brother, I made more just like in the community wall in the reading that it says right there. I make more than y'all in the total scheme of things and how much money I'm able to pull in and how I move with manifestation and actual alchemy. Bro, I pull in more money than y'all make in a year within like a week or like a month every day. This is how it's been forever, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about. Like I said, can you imagine going from $2 to like 450 in 2 days? And you know what I mean? And like now I'm at what? I just told you 489 and like 38 cents. I mean, while I've been spending and getting everything I need, I mean, boy, if you can't do math, I don't know what to tell you. You know, you feel like you might need some help. If you can't do basic math, I mean, go take a math class. I don't know. Go buy Hooked on Phonics or something. I can picture these jelly ones playing Hooked on Phonics, thinking maybe one day I'll comprehend how Tyree does it. If I just keep playing this Hooked on Phonics, maybe I can catch up to him. In your dreams, Devil. You'll never catch up. I'll never let you win. Never. Came out in the Joker video today too that for like the first time in forever, which I mean shows that they're at the pinnacle of delusion. Um, for the first time in forever, supposedly, apparently, according to the Joker video, these folks are just now realizing that they've never been anywhere close to me and I've always been so far above them, it's unreal. I mean, if it took you this long, yeah, you probably need help. That's crazy. I mean, that's surreal. You know, can you imagine trying to compete with a dude who owned a 50-acre property and lived in a shelter, woke up every day 6 in the morning, worked, made tons of racks so he could pay off the property taxes, and sold it for 100,000 like it ain't nothing? Should have been 150,000. It should have been more than that. What do you mean? Like what? She's like, and Carly Fiorina allegedly might have had something to do with that. So, I mean, what do you mean? Like I said, this federal lawsuit, it's like Trump all over the Epstein files. This federal lawsuit has Carly Fiorina all through it and all over it. She tampered with my trust, allegedly, but we all know what happened. Even the university here saw it and witnessed it firsthand. So, what do you mean? I may not have witnesses because they changed staff and stuff, but people know what happened. So, what do you mean? None of this is alleged. It all happened. So, I mean, these are real big things. Like I said, there's more money in that trust, and I need my money. You understand? Like I said, and I already said what I think she did with it because God told me through a reading. So, what do you mean? There's all sorts of foul play going on, illegal activity. You got all these people that been sending me to try to stop me. You know, you got people doing identity theft. You think I don't know about that? I know everything y'all doing, bro. I know everything going down, homie. I've been aware this entire time, bro. Like I said, I'm just letting y'all walk right into it. I'm letting y'all do it to yourself because that's what slow criminals do. Groovy Jimmy said he's already in an FBI watch list. Okay, so I mean, then Carly Fiorina must be on one, right? I mean, there's no way she can't be on it unless the feds and the FBI are completely corrupt, which is very possible, right? And like I said, you want to omit the names that you want or omit who you don't want to investigate. I mean, Carly Fiorina has done a lot. Okay. I mean, like she plotted and planned since before I was born. Okay. She may have had something to do with what happened to my father. Okay. So, I mean, this is very personal. It's not a joke. It's not a game. And I take it very seriously. So, again, I mean, I don't know what part people are confused about, but y'all better get with the program straight up, homie. For real. Because if you ain't noticed, I mean, I'm doing everything serious as it gets. I mean, I'm moving hard body. I know what I'm doing. I don't play about nothing, homie. You know why? Because I'm vengeance. That's why, buddy. So yeah, like I said, nah, these folks are scared now and they all shook because they know I'm coming. You understand? Like I said, y'all want to talk about petty stuff. Bro, I already forgave and forgot. I don't care about none of that. I care about getting my money and my due justice. You understand? I care about my father and finding out the truth of what happened to my dad and my father. You understand? I care about protecting him and his name. I care about my people. I don't care what y'all talking about at all. Like all my priorities make sense. See, you folks talk too much. You want to tell people what to think, what they think, talk about their personal business. How about you mind your business? Stay out of mine. I'm from the country and we don't play like that. Got that? Quit thinking because I'm trying to be nice that gives y'all a pass. That's where y'all mess up. All y'all mistake my kindness for weakness. That's the biggest mistake anybody could ever make. Fact. You understand? I'm always in the right, man. I'm righteous. You can't conquer a righteous mind. That's why folks want to sit there and pretend, right? Because I got two totally different sides of me. Oh, I'll be real nice. I'm good. I'm all good with everybody. You know what I mean? Right? Until you do some weirdo stuff. You feel me? And then the other side of me come out the monster, baby. Like I said, I don't even waste no time no more. I get right to work. Feel me? I don't play about nothing. You understand? So I'm just like my dad. You know what I mean? Just like my father. My father didn't play at all, homie. You know what I mean? He made a career okay, out of doing this stuff. Like for real, my dad was taking names, bro. You know exactly what I'm saying. My dad was, you know what, and taking names. My dad didn't play about nothing, and neither do I. I don't play. I come here to get whatever matter resolved. I don't come to play. I come to a conclusion with everything. I come to make sure that we win. I don't play no games about nothing. You understand? You challenge me in anything, you gonna lose. You understand? Y'all lost all across the board. I'm talking about everybody. I ain't took a L yet. I don't ever lose, homie. I'm playing for keeps. Trust me, homie. I don't lose. So, like I said, people talk. That stuff is cute. It sound cute. It sound cute for YouTube, but like I said, we don't come from the same walk. We ain't the same, homie. You understand? And then the worst part is you had folks on here trying to pretend like they was playing with me or playing in front of my face and all that fake, weird, subtle stuff as if y'all don't already know about me and who I am and that I don't tolerate that. That stuff is weird and crazy. And that's why I just let that was an accident. That's why I just let go all that stuff. I don't let that stuff bother me because that's the way I look at it. It's like, oh, okay. So for some reason, I guess they feel like I guess that's just how they feel with my presence. So they're so petty and that's weakness. I guess they feel like they accomplished something. See, me, I'm a person who I love getting mad. Like I'm working on it where I'm really not mad ever, but I'm very calm and patient. But I like getting angry. So for people like that, we don't mix because y'all are scared to get angry. And I'm gonna tell you again, that's the reason why you'll never succeed and never be anybody ever. If you're afraid to get angry, you ain't never gonna win in nothing, bro. That's why everything you do is petty and pointless. Like, how is it gonna get a reaction if it don't and it didn't the first 8 million times, buddy? Huh? And what's the point of getting a reaction? Like I said, narcs play a game unto themselves that nobody cares about. Like, if I'm not playing your game, it means I don't care what you think. But for some reason, it takes them decades to figure this out. Yeah, I ain't worried about all that, homie. I'm moving through. I'm just coming through and passing through, bro. I don't care about nothing nobody on. I don't. I don't care about nothing y'all talking about. Are you serious, bro? Bro, I'm a literal superhuman superhero, bro. I don't care what y'all are on. I don't. Y'all are normal, regular human beings, bro. You understand? I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about what you talking about. Civilians, I don't worry about you. You understand? You're irrelevant to me. Real talk. Like what? Like I said, most of these people don't even exist to me. They don't. They don't exist in my world. Y'all could never walk in my world. So we come from two totally different worlds. It's like coming from other galaxies and dimensions, literally. I come here like ET, like ET, phone home. ET want to get away from you. Y'all think I'm kidding. That's literally the way I am. Like in reality, I'm like a little alien and stuff. Like I just don't come with instructions or anything. That's why folks are like don't know what to do with me because they're like he's super tough guy and tough Billy 1 minute, and then the next minute, like I'm very youthful and exuberant, man. Like I'm funny, like I just be a normal person. I just be myself, and I'm very humble and I'm very like mild and meek and mild. Like I'm a very soft, sensitive person. So folks don't get like I'm two totally different things. I'm an earth angel and like I can go like full into a whole nother like realm with it spiritually and like it disturbs folks. Like folks is shook. I'm just being real, homie. Like I said, I'm basically an alien, obviously. Aliens have fun too. More than you know, more than you know. So yeah, I mean, like that's what's so weird, is people have felt so much because of my presence and my energy and my existence alone. And sometimes they go out their way to make me feel something and I never do. That's why it's so confusing for me because I'm like, man, you really trying really hard, but I still don't feel nothing. Y'all ain't never made me feel anything in the history of all time ever. I'm just being real. Like I'm just like I don't even understand it, bro. It's like literally trying to upset a shark or a megalodon. That's all you really do. You know what I mean? Like, do you think a megalodon or a shark cares about the fact that it gets angry? Okay, and that's the exact same situation. So that's what I'm saying. Do you think megalodons and sharks and orcas, like if they get mad, do you think they're sitting there like upset with themselves because they got mad? No, they're a shark or an orca or a megalodon. It's what they do best. Like, what are you talking about? That's why these folks are so weird to me, because it's like everything you want doesn't exist and isn't even possible. I can understand doing the impossible because I do it every day, but you're not. You're just entertaining things that aren't there and aren't possible. They're not feasible. That's a waste of time. That's silly. What? So I'm like, if you're going to talk, give me ample time to respond. If you're going to talk, make sense. Like, if you're going to talk to me and bring me that nonsense, bro, trust me, I'm going to shut it down every time. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. I ain't putting up with delusion. Never have, never will. Facts. I don't care who you are. Feel me? Like I said, I'm on here getting paid right now. We up over 70 bucks. Let me check that check total again. Let's see if it updated again. I think it updated earlier today. Let me see. You folks is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it updated earlier today. We up over 70 bucks already for that next check. These folks and their feelings because I keep running my business. I'm making check after check after check after check, a 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 check. But they want to talk about money. They want to keep talking in some light, but it doesn't exist. I'm making digital money. Y'all don't. None of you. Not a single one of you makes a dime on here. And the ones who I've seen who maybe might do, that's fine. But obviously, if Groovy Jimmy came out, or some of these folks are now, already we got confirmation that they're on FBI watch list for like the highest profile crimes known to man that I've been calling them out for this whole time. Like I said, so had I not spoken up, this would have never happened. But if they're already in an FBI watch list, why would it matter if they make a little bit of money on here? Do you get my point? Because I mean, they're going to be in prison behind the walls in prison. You're not going to be in the free world. So I mean, you're not. It's not like you're going to keep making money while you're in there. Maybe a couple of cents. It ain't really going to pay. The whole thing is weird. Period. But my whole point is, you ain't going to make no bread. Like, that's what I'm saying. Folks be thinking they doing something, and all of them want to do crime and go the wrong route in the wrong way. I'm all about the opposite philosophy. I don't do nothing like that at all. I refuse to. I've been like that my whole life because I'm a genius and I'm smart enough and believe in myself enough to make all my money legally the right way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm all against crime. That's what Batman is stand against crime and corruption. What are you talking about? That's why you folks are hilarious. Like, what? So, I mean, every effort that I do is against crime and corruption. It's just the truth. I'm incorruptible. I'm all about upholding, the law, and I'm just about, being a good Samaritan and a good citizen. And that's the way you're supposed to be. Can you imagine, like trying to guilt trip someone for doing the right thing? Like, y'all are hilarious, bro. You know what I mean? They're just at the point of desperation. All these folks, they're whining straight up. They're whining and they're in their feels. They're crying. But that's my whole point. Like, these are folks who, like, they think a couple of bucks is money, but then they want to talk, the way they talk in some way about and pocket watch me and worry about my money. Like, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? That's like when I was driving the Porsche around, the drop top Porsche. I own it. It's paid for cash. I still have it. Right. I had to drive it on its rim for like 7 miles. Are you serious? I've been through hell and back, bro. Are you serious? You people vastly underestimate me, man. You understand? And I kept the car, and then folks would try to talk some way about that too. Like, y'all just jelly everything. And then it's weird because like you try to talk backwards. Like, that's weird. So like, in other words, it ain't nice because you got it, but yet they want what you got. So if they had the same thing you got, they'd be talking about it like it's positive. Folks is convenient, man. You ain't gonna get nowhere like that. If you can't figure that out, I give up, bro. God is real. God sees all, and He sees you and sees that. He ain't gonna let you ever have anything. That's why all y'all broke all the time. Facts. If you trying to block folks' blessings, you ain't never gonna get blessed. God don't bless the wicked, man. That's common sense. See, if you had any faith, you would know that. If you ever listened and learned, you would know that, but y'all don't. You understand? So, like I said, I already see it coming. Half of YouTube's about to get federally indicted. They're gonna all be in prison, all of them. So, I mean, even if you did make a little bit of money on here, I mean, that's time. I mean that. What I'm saying is that's fine, but understand, like, by the time that y'all get out of prison, do you really think that you're gonna, that the channel's gonna still be running? Think about that too. You know what I mean? Like, it's just common sense. That's what I'm saying. That's what slow criminals do. They try to make a come up, right? I used to have a phrase for it. I'm not gonna say it on here, but they try to make come ups, right? Like, until what? Like, you ain't gonna make no come up, homie. You don't know how to make a come up. See, I do. I know how to make a come up the right way. I know how to come up the right way. I'm doing it right in front of your face. I give y'all game, but y'all don't want to listen. You understand? Because you're devoid of knowledge and you don't know anything because you don't think. So, like I said, folks can tell themselves what they want, but y'all got the game backwards. Like I told you since day one, y'all are lost. There was nothing funny about it. So again, what are you talking about? What would be the purpose of fake laughing and acting like you're responding to someone who doesn't even know you and you don't even exist to me? And then doing that for years, what would be the point of that? It's illegal. So what are you talking about? No, it doesn't work that way. You can't just approach folks online or off who don't want to talk to you and aren't acknowledging you and did everything to get away from you. No, it's not that you're tough, it's that folks just don't want to entertain your nonsense. All these folks are the same. They're people that folks just don't want to be around. Obviously, for a reason, right? We don't owe you our energy. What do you mean? Oh, I'm not tough because I won't entertain your premise of delusion that doesn't exist? You want to talk to me in a fake sense and I'm supposed to entertain that? When? Why should I do that? I'm good. You understand? You can listen to what I have to say, though, that's actually real, though. You know what I mean? And let's see how you respond to that. Let's see if you do anything about that, but none of you can, right? Remember, I'm the hero here. I'm the superstar. I'm the celebrity. All y'all feel some way. You owe it to yourself to stand on business. Have any of y'all done anything about it? Nope. Will you ever? Nope. All of them are cowards. They ain't going to do nothing. They're going to sit there and do nothing. You'll do nothing, like Conor McGregor said. You'll do nothing. I came in this game 10 toes down and I took everything over. You understand? Not Jay Z. He didn't do anything, okay, except his weird stuff that Epstein and Trump were doing. Facts. Tell me when I'm lying. No, I really came and saw and conquered. Real talk. I came, I saw, I conquered. About sold out concerts like it's such a big deal. Brother, I can out rap Jay Z in my sleep. Nas, P. Diddy, 50 Cent, any of them. Hell, even Big Pun. I've got a ton of songs way better and rap faster and better than him. Got a better rhyme scheme and everything. Better breath work, everything. Like, I'm the best MC on the planet, like I'm the best point guard in basketball on the planet, whoever existed. I know that. You know how skilled I am, bro? People told y'all day one on here, they said, nah, y'all don't get it how skilled Tyree Sneed is. Like, he's about to shut everything down. Like, for real, I do it all, bro. I'm a jack of all trades, homie. Well, sit here and play with me. You understand? Because while all y'all was wasting all your time entertaining all these so-called women and taking them out on dates, I wouldn't take one to McDonald's, homie. Straight up. Y'all think I'm joking too. I had them actually try to do that. Like, and when I was in the shelters, even like in Dallas, I had one was like, "Yeah, take me to McDonald's and can you buy me breakfast?" And I was like, "Hell no, you buy your own breakfast, lady." You know what I mean? And they were like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I would like a breakfast sandwich and a hash brown." I'm hungry right in front of her. Like, what? Did you bring your own money, shelter lady? I ain't buying your breakfast. Can you imagine trying to sit there and act like they're going to use me and don't realize they got a superstar in front of them? That's what I'm saying about so-called women. They can't think too well. Same thing for every club I walked into. Like women would pay attention to me, but women missed out. I'm just being real. All of them. Women, you women act like you're bougie, like you're better than people, and you're not even close to my level. That's what I'm saying. And then they'll deal with dudes that are so far below me on the totem pole of reality because their insecurities and their weakness, their flaws. That's why I don't ever sweat women or trip about women because women are backwards and they don't seem to understand their own self value or self worth, and they don't have any self respect. They deal with people who are way below them. They don't understand their value. So if you can't see your own value, then how can someone else tell it to you or show it to you for you? Tell me what I'm learning. See, I've never said anything in any other light than positivity and trying to build women and men up and build folks up to be more and become who they're intended to be. That is not anything but tough love, and you all are too weak to embrace that or understand that. And you're in your feelings because I don't change for you. I don't come down to your weak vibration when I'm up here and way above you and strong. Get it right, sister. Y'all folks funny as hell. So like I said, that's what I'm telling you, bro. We at 489 and 80 to 38 cents. I think that's what I told you, all right? Already, bro. Hustling, moving. Like I said, I went from like $2 to 450 and I've been spending and I'm up. I'm not down, I'm up. All y'all gotta do is help me, bro. I need all y'all to support me, hand me cash when you see me. Let's get this money up, baby. I need funds. That's all I need. If I get the money, all the training is already there. I'm ready to go, bro. I can literally shut down everything in these streets, coast to coast, bro. I can come up against all these criminals. I can come up against corruption. I can come up against anything. All I need is the budget, the funding, and the money. Let's go. We got to get the money, baby. That's all we need is money. You understand? Now everything is about money. It's all about God always first. Don't get me wrong. Money don't mean nothing. But that's what I think God wants me to be on right now. If he put it on my mind to do that, then that's what it is. So we got to focus on the money right now. We need the money because I'm trying to get traveling and get this started, bro. I want to get this off the ground, man. You know how proud I'm going to be when I can, pay for that bus ticket and be able to hop on that bus again and start traveling and even go on a vacation or a trip somewhere and know what I've accomplished as Batman in the Valley already. Come on, man. And be able to go to other cities like Austin and stuff and do it as a project and talk to people and communicate and network and expand and see how I can grow and build. Like, do you understand that now I run my own business with this? So with everything I'm doing, every person I meet, I'm talking business with now. Every person I meet, I can try to see if I can get a job out there. I can do whatever I need. And that's while we wait, because Christina already negotiated over like $18.1 million, and all that money got to come plus the inheritance that they stole. They got to give me all that, and I think there's more money in that trust. So Carly Fiorina is going to have to give me that allegedly, but I need all my money, right? Facts. And I think I got properties that belong to me in Cali. I heard there's a safe deposit box that I'm going to get because God already told me that's going to have properties, cash, money in it, checks, big check for like over $1 million. You understand? Maybe a couple of million, or I don't even know. Only God knows, right? I got a whole lot owed to me. That's the only reason I struggled this time, or was struggling at any time, or struggle now, because y'all didn't let me have any of my money. That's why. Because of foul play. Get it right. What do you mean? Because y'all broke the law every way but sundown, and y'all wanted to literally take my identity. What do you mean? That's prison time, homie. Folks are hilarious, bro. Yo, folks act like it's a mystery or something. I can guarantee these people have tried to do a whole bunch of stuff with my identity. I don't worry about it because you think I want to think about that? Like, I don't know what people do, and then people tell you, well, you should. Well, why the hell would I worry about other people doing silly things and committing crimes? What the hell that got to do with me, smart one? What? That's what they do. Act like you're supposed to worry about. Why would I care? I don't care about my identity. My identity can't go nowhere. I'm me, Small. Are you serious? Like, no, folks who are silly and do weird, silly things, that's their problem. See, y'all backwards. That's why your system's backwards. That's why you enable these people to do it. No, I blame the system. The system of corruption is who enabled these folks to do it. That's why. Bro, I got all the evidence, man. I got everything. Like I said, I ain't going to them. I'm going and waiting until I can file my federal lawsuit. I'm going to a lawyer and an attorney because I'm official and legit and I'm the mob. I know how to handle affairs legally. I'm going to an attorney. That's what I'm doing. And I'm presenting my full case and everything and saying, hey, I want to take these federal lawsuits to Supreme Court, and I want to expose all of corporate America, including IBM, Silicon Labs, every one of these companies. I want to expose them all publicly, and I believe that this is what they're doing, that they don't make their profit off of selling product. They make their money off of trafficking. That's my point. And that they have ties to all these illegal organizations like the cartel, like these gangs, just like it proves in Chicago with the whole incident with Zach TV and that hotel, the Fremont or Rosemont or whatever. They were working with a gang. That means that your government and the elites are working with gang members. You better wake up. See, I don't care what any of you do or say, or any of your systems do or say, because you're irrelevant to me. Now, like anyone I can be on good terms with and build with and help with, yes, that's my job. I'm here to assist you and help you. I'm Batman. That's what I want to do, right? But just understand this is real, and I'm self-appointed. I'm appointed by God. I'm not self-appointed. I'm appointed by God. I'm going to do what I do with you or without you. I don't need your help. I don't need you. I'm going to get the job done no matter what, because God is with me. Facts. Never doubt Batman, bro. Put like 100%. Don't ever doubt me, bro. Don't ever doubt me, and don't ever doubt God. So on that note, I'm gonna get going for right now. I'll talk to y'all in a minute, man. But like I said, no, I wish everybody well. I pray for my enemies. I pray for all y'all. I hope that things get better for you. And like I said, I'm just here trying to better my life, better my situation, and that's all I'm gonna do. And these people are mad because they can't stop me. They can't use a system to stop me. They can't use their satanic system or their corrupt system to stop me. They can't stop me, period, because I got God with me. Remember that. You understand? The devil's weak. You ain't got nothing for me, buddy. It's like Sylvester Stallone said in Rocky. You ain't so bad. You ain't so bad. That's where we at with it. I'm winning right now. Right, I'm coming up against the devil full speed head on and winning. Yeah, you ain't so bad. You ain't so bad. That's how I feel about you, devil. You weak as hell. You ain't so bad. None of you. You ain't so bad. None of you. Real talk. You want to know who a bad boy? Me. You want to know who bad to the bone? Me. Batman. You better get it right, and trust me, when I get all this money, just wait, bro. Wait, I can't wait to get active in these streets. I can't wait to take over everything. I'm taking my whole country back. It's a hard body. We about to do everything in the street, homie, for real. Trust me, bro. I'm gonna be so active, bro. Y'all gonna be like, I didn't even think this was possible for somebody to be this gangster. Real talk. Do you understand how well I'm trained? Do you understand that my training outdoes anyone? Military, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, any of these little scrubs. They can't come close to me, bro. None of y'all. I'm telling you straight up, none of y'all, bro. Y'all be thinking, oh, I'm tall and big, and they'll sit there and they just want to sit there and stand there, holding their uniforms and stuff. Like, you're weak. You're not anywhere close to me. You never will be. I'm telling you straight up, and you will never come close. None of you. You understand? Like, real talk. Y'all are small fries and shrimps. That's the truth. Real talk. Quit looking for outside validation. You understand? It's pathetic. It's pathetic to sit there and work for organizations or work jobs because y'all want to attract women. That's absolutely embarrassing, bro. That's like something you do as a side hustle if you a genius. Like, real talk. Like, that's something I do in my spare time for fun. And I got a woman, so I don't have to do that. You understand? I'm just waiting to meet her because, like I said, it's online for now, and it's going to be real in just a hot minute, right around the corner. So I don't know what folks talking about. Like I said, God already told me, enjoy your holidays broke and poor for now or whatever, because next is all the money coming. God told me ahead of time. He said, you're going to be on vacation. They're going to be in jail or prison. So it's all coming. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to enjoy my poor holidays. Jingle bells. I got no money. I'm going to enjoy being poor, and then I'll be rich. Yeah. And you know what? I'm totally happy and content with it. You know why? Because you can't buy happiness, and money can't buy happiness. Facts. And like I said, this period of stagnation taught me everything, and it taught me I don't need much. Real talk. I don't. It taught me I don't need nothing. I don't need much, and I'm gonna be all right because I got God. You know what I mean? That's the most powerful lesson and thing that God could ever teach you. That's love. Fact. You know what I mean? So I know God's love. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of you don't, and I think that's your whole problem. So you might want to reevaluate what you doing. And that's all I'm saying. Folks be contradicting themselves all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. When somebody tells me today, I think a job would be a good idea, and then God immediately gives divine confirmation, do not look for a job. I mean, it's self-explanatory, bro. I tell you, people are misled. That's why when I'm talking, no, I'm not anything. I'm not talking from any place. I'm talking from a place that come from God. Always have, always will. I talked like this in jail. I told folks what it was in jail. Everybody wanted to, get together against me and try to target me, and they lost. You understand? I was by myself, just like always in any environment. I stood up to everyone in there, everyone, the biggest dudes. And you understand? And they all back down. All y'all back down. All y'all. There ain't been no one yet that ain't back down. And it'll never change. It don't matter where I'm at. It don't matter who you are, homie. Real talk. You're all soft, bro. You understand? Real talk. I'm being for real, bro. Y'all ain't built like me. Why you think God chose me? Real talk. And I got the Holy Spirit within me on top of that. That's what really is the power. You know what I mean? That's what's really powerful, bro. I was the big bad tough guy in Oak Cliff and Dallas in the real hood and ghetto. What are you talking about? Real talk. I was right there off of the different blocks. I'm not even going to name them anymore, but I was off every street with a blue do rag, black do rag. I was moving around in the Chevy Cobalt. I was doing my thing, homie. Feel me? They know me all over the ghettos and hoods in Dallas. What are you talking about? I get busy. I'm a hood legend. That's what I'm saying. We different. These folks want to act like they me, like you not me. Quit trying to harvest energy. Quit trying to, act like you other folk. Be you, homie. You know what I mean? Real talk, bro. Y'all not built like that. None of you. So like I said, I just don't waste my time with folks. You know what I mean? That's my whole point. Like folks don't even know me, don't even know what I'm about, don't even know what I'm bringing to the table. I don't care what nobody talking about. I spend all my time focused on me and what I'm doing. I don't need nobody to do what I'm doing now. And that's why folks are upset because I don't need you. I never did. You understand? I don't waste my time with people. Like I'm not asking for handouts. I'm not doing nothing y'all doing. I'm not mooching. I built all of this myself with my own hard work, my own bare hands, and my own genius mind. And you can't take it from me, so y'all in your feelings. So, like I said, I'm gonna get paid for this talking right now. Like I get paid for everything I say, everything I even say, any word I say, I can breathe on a mic and make money for real, homie. Not y'all fake rappers. Get it right. So, like I said, I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Be easy, and that's it, man. Like I'm happy, bro. I'm always happy, man. I love life. I'm satisfied. I'm content. You know what I mean? I'm just ambitious as hell. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I'm really never satisfied in the sense of business because I'm ambitious. I look at money as a game like Monopoly. That's what make me happy. I'm proud when I come up a little bit like right now because I did it in an environment that I shouldn't have been able to do nothing. And I did it quickly. So that should tell you everything right there. So if I could do this through God, then I can do anything. Just like God has been showing me this entire time. I could do anything with God. So God, I'm asking you, you know what I mean? Like, help me. We're not trying to prove a point. We doing this because this is for me. I know he's doing all this for me because God loves me. You understand? So like I said, he gonna bring me the dough. He gonna give me the money. Watch. I'm telling you right now. As impossible as it looks, nothing is impossible with God. God is gonna make it happen. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm asking the public, please get together, donate. We got a Cash App right here, bottom left hand corner, PayPal, Venmo. It's on the community wall on this channel. If you see me, hand me some money. Y'all got 3 ways to donate digitally on here. There's no excuse, man. We got to raise money, bro. This is all about crowdfunding now. We need money, you know what I mean? And support my GoFundMe because I don't think y'all even sent me a dime, and that's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can relaunch all of those campaigns and stuff, I'm sure, until I get paid and get my money. And I'm sure they're going to ask me that. I haven't even looked at it. I don't pay attention. I don't need anything. You understand? This is about like, well, I mean, I do. I need money. You know what I mean? But like, I'm just not in the position that folks want to act like I'm in. I never have been. I'm in a great position, man, in every way. You know what I mean? I'm always in the top slot and top position. I'm coming for the #1 spot. Folks mad because I'm on top, and that's all it is, and all it'll ever be. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying everything. God's gonna give me the bread. He's gonna give me the money and the capital, and right now that's why I just keep working. See, I understand because I'm moving with God. I don't gotta explain it to you because y'all wouldn't understand because you're not connected to God directly like me. You understand? You're not the vessel that God is using. I am. That's the truth. You're not chosen. I'm the chosen one. I think people can be chosen, but I'm the chosen one. There's only one. You know, that's the truth. I got chosen for a real mission that's way beyond what you could comprehend. So that's bigger than anything y'all are doing. You know what I mean? Not to take any credit away from everyone. People can be chosen. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I'm sure you are, but not like this. This is different. Seriously, it's different. You know what I mean? So, because I'm here to save lives, bro. I'm here to save the world, and that's what I do every day. Like I said, I've saved lives. I've saved people's lives on here on YouTube. People are ungrateful. I've done a lot for everybody, man. So I mean, like I said, I feel like everybody should be paying me personally. That's all, real talk. So I don't feel like nobody owes me anything. That's the difference between you and I. Even if they do, I approach things differently. You know what I mean? I don't feel the world owes me anything. I get up and I make sure the world has to pay me. Real talk. I get up and I go hard so I could be undeniable. I built all this off of working out and fitness and going hard and training and being determined and walking 30 plus miles a day. Like you got the actual people talking about that. They asked me straight up to my face. They said, "Do you really walk 30 miles a day?" I was like, I mean, pretty much not every day, but a lot. I've done it a whole lot. Yeah, for a while it was like that. Yeah, for a long time actually. Yeah, but I mean, to this point, nah. I mean, not right now. I try not to. I end up having to still, but we trying to get around that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was never easy, man. It was never easy saving folks and helping people, and it was never easy doing this project. But it's my calling, and it's what I have to do. So we're gonna continue it. We're not gonna stop for nothing. So like I said, everything is positive here and love, and that's it. So I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Be easy, all right?